Psycho Kitty back. This is the tutorial we're going to do today. Mint green flowers, pink and white, lines and dots. So what I used for this was a polish of Mint Sprint. It's by Sally Hansen. I got it ages ago. It's not expensive. I've got 3 colors of acrylic paint. Black, rose pink, it's a metallic, and white. And then I've got my generic top coat. So I've put these 3 colors there on my little lid. I didn't feel like grabbing one of my palettes. I've already painted the nail. The 3 brushes I've got for this are my striping brush, a very small white angled brush, and my larger brush. So I'm going to start with the larger angled brush. I dip it in my water, get it kind of wet. And you want to make sure your bristles are as even as they can go. And then you're going to dip the back side into the pink, flip it over, dip the white side in, the other side into the white, and blend the colors just a bit. Dip it again. And once you've got that, all we're doing is we're touching. Little 3-pronged petal. And then we're going to come over here, touch in. If you need more paints, dip into your paints. Blend the colors. And I usually flip the nail around for this part, otherwise it gives me issues. The last petal's going to go here. You can go over this again to kind of affirm the color. You've got a little flower. And I'm going to do one more, little bit larger flower in this corner. So you won't see all of the petals, and inside is going to mostly be pink. Now you've got a flower. So I'm going to rinse off this brush. And now with this white little brush, I'm going to pick up just some of the pink and brighten up the very middle, just like that. Just so the color underneath doesn't pop through as much is what you're looking for. Because if you want, you can place a gem like I did, or you can just use black and you will cover that right up. So now I'm done with my angled brushes, and I'm going to pick up my striping brush, dip that in the water, And I'm not going to wipe off the water. I'm actually just going to go in with a completely wet brush and start thinning out this paint just a bit. You want it so it will create thin lines like that. So I'm going to come in, and yes, I've got paint all over my hands. I will always have paint on my hands. So what we're going to do is very gently touch and pull up, touch and pull up, and you're going to connect these petals just like that. You're touching and pulling away from the center to create the individual petals on the flowers. I'm going to turn the nail just a bit so I can get this last side. Touch, pull up, touch, and pull up. Touch, pull up, touch, and pull up, and you've got a little flower. They're really easy, really simple. So this middle piece, I'm going to just touch the black into, and I'm going to do the same for this one, because this one I am not adding a gemstone to show you guys the difference between what a gemstone is and what just doing the paint's going to look like. So alright, now that I've got the middle done, I'm going to do the petals on this. This one's going to be a little easier. Touch, pull up, touch, and pull up. So you're just outlining each individual petal in black. And then, I didn't like all this open space here, so I took from here and just painted very small, very thin lines. Cover that. Clean out my brush. Now I'm going to mix just a little bit of the pink into some of the white and get a lighter shade. And I'm going to highlight these black lines just on the one side. Just so it has just a bit of a pop of color to the rest of it. Just like that. I'm going to rinse my little brush again, and this time with my dotting tool. I'm using a small end. I'm going to dip into my white, pick up a little bit of paint, and very gently touch some dots and a little rounded swirl pattern there. And I'm going to do the same from this time, going from here in between. That just adds just a little bit more to it to me. Now, instead of adding a gemstone like I did on this one, I'm going to leave this one just as it is. Now, you can do this on all the nails, and you can have this one as your accent, or you can do all of them just like that. But I think now that that paint is dry, I will add a nice glossy top coat, and we will be done. I'm running really low on my top coat, so I apologize. I have not yet gotten out to go get more. And there we go. They're very pretty. Good for the office. And really easy. All it is touch and lines. So if you guys liked this tutorial, like, favorite, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!